Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the bantamweight bout between Luan Lacerda, Luan Lacerda versus Cody Stamann. And how I see this one right here is I'm going average confidence Cody Stamann to beat Luan Lacerda. Lacerda looked like a pretty solid talent, but obviously the level of opposition he has fought has not been to the level of opposition that Cody Stamann has fought. Yes, you got a new fresh face coming in versus the veteran, but Cody Stamann is not like he got us over the hill. He got tapped out by a pretty solid dude inside Nurmagomedov. I think that's a big factor why I'm still leaning Cody Stamann and not trying to go, this could be an interesting dog in Luan Lacerda. Is because of the fact that, MMA match size Nurmagomedov looked pretty good in his last fight. At least didn't look good, but he got a win over a good fighter, a stoppage win over a good fighter. Or that was on the come up. But nonetheless, when I look at Luan Lacerda, like I said, I can't really truly rate his skills all that much yet. Like he hasn't really fought that. He fought that guy, this guy, and that guy, beat them, did that, and all that stuff. Or he fought this wrestler, stuffed all his takedowns and picked them apart, made him look easy. Like this real solid wrestler, real credible wrestler. And I haven't seen that. I mean, he fought some decent fighters, but I don't think anybody he's fought has been UFC caliber. I feel like he has UFC caliber skills, but he has not been UFC caliber tested, is what I'm trying to say. I feel like Stamann is a tough guy to come in. He's not a guy that, he's chinny, he has no cardio. He's a power wrestler with no cardio. Or he's this guy that, like a power wrestler with no cardio and no chin or something. The man can wrestle all day. And even his fights they did fight, it weren't easy fights. Aljamain Sterling struggled with him. Merab Dvalishvili struggled with him. And the only person who really hasn't recently struggled with him is Side Nurmagomedov. Nurmagomedov made it look easy. And so, yeah, Stamann's pretty solid everywhere. He has always had a pretty sturdy chin on him. I've really barely even seen him hurt. And he's been there with heavier hitters and more credible guys. Lacerda's a well-rounded guy, but and also when I look at his record against grapplers, that's what some of the point against for Cody Stamann. But when you really look at them, wrestlers, they're not BJJ first. Like Aljo is wrestling first, then you can find that with BJJ. It's not like, he just BJJ guy. The wrestling has to be there. Dvalishvili clearly a wrestler. Like I think the people that have beaten him, have been for the most part better wrestlers. Or then like who else beat him? I think that one dude. I forget his name, but he was a pretty solid fighter in the weight class for some time. He kind of dipping off a little bit, but he still holds up. He just clearly not among the best. I'm forgetting his name right now, but solid dude. Nonetheless, everybody lost to, for the most part, had wrestling backgrounds. Matter of fact, everybody I think he has lost to has had a wrestling background and been solid, and not just like anybody. He hasn't lost no fresh face in UFC. He lost to guys that are more established, probably got at least 3, 4, 5 fights in UFC, if not 10 plus. So Lacerda is a solid fighter, but can't get behind him. I think Cody Stamann could take what he has to dish out. I think he can mix in the wrestling. I mean, they can lock him up, and it's really just keep him busy and keep him having to, defend the takedown, respond to what he's doing, and just give him that veteran rub on him. Like, get in the UFC, get a good judge of where his skills at. But for the most part, fight a smart, safe fight, or just a smart fight, not even just safe, a smart fight. Hold his own on feet with him, but constantly keeping the threat of the takedown there, and definitely threatening with not just the threat of it, but threatening with the takedown, working him in the clinch, and grind out a decision over Lacerda. So in this one, I have Cody Stamann via decision.